Welcome to Average Dude's Slow Pitch.
Okay, here we go. We got the senior bats out tonight. We got the anonymous Inception 13-inch model with a half-ounce end load, 27 ounce. And on the other hand, we have the Marucci Cypher, which is a 12 3/4-inch barrel, half-ounce end load, 27-inch. Seniors, so let's see what we're gonna do. Now with this one, I did notice when I took the wrapper off that it was very tacky barrel. So this is my first with a tacky barrel, and I don't know what's gonna happen.
All right, let's see where our two senior bats are testing at to start. First up, the Marucci Cypher. Looking forward to this one. Well, looking forward to both these. Good buddy, obviously Marcus, big chef, spoke very highly of these bats here, and we're looking at 220 starting on the Marucci. Good starting point. I've talked to Chef a lot about this as well, but he said typically those higher starting compression points, and while they're at a higher compression, are going to be better for your kind of stronger, faster swing speed players. Somewhere there in the middle, which I don't know, like the 200, 180 range, just depending on how the barrel feels. You're gonna be kind of your middle of the ground, and then obviously the lower compression, a little bit more flex in the barrel, better for your possibly like older players, at least the way I understand it from talking to Chef. And so yeah, 200 the anonymous, 220 the Marucci. We'll get some swings on these and see how they perform.
88 miles per hour.
Okay.
$87 miles per hour.
Wow.
80 miles per hour.
Okay.
88 miles per hour.
Well, right away, it's got a good sound to it. It's got a good feel to it. Not a lot of flex in the handle, but it's got a lot of good carry off the bat. Surprisingly, for a 13-inch barrel, I'm finding it quite easy to find the sweet spot. So let's keep going a little bit.
87 miles per hour.
That sounded good.
Yeah. It's a real different feel too.
$91 miles per hour.
Okay.
89 miles per hour.
One hopper.
90 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour.
Okay. There's the Inception, anonymous Inception, 13-inch barrel, half-ounce end load, 27 ounce. Tacky barrel didn't make much of a difference except on the cuts. I felt it really be able to take off. Not a lot of flex in the handle, kind of stiff, but the feedback on the barrel was it was there. So this is something that I would think about seriously to put in my bag.
95 miles per hour.
That feels good. I like that crack.
97 miles per hour. 87 miles per hour. 88 miles per hour. 91 miles per hour. 86 miles per hour. 97 miles per hour.
Ooh, nasty duck.
96 miles per hour. 95 miles per hour. 96 miles per hour.
I like that. I don't love the longer barrel, but it's a fire bat. You catch the sweet spot, you know it. You catch the fill when you miss it. Barrel's not real forgiving, but you're not supposed to use that. Inception's fire, I like it.
So now we're gonna jump over to the Marucci Cypher Again, 12 3/4 inch barrel, 27 ounce, half ounce end load. Here we go.
85 miles per hour.
Okay, well, there's probably a little bit of the barrel, a little bit of the sweet spot.
73 miles per hour.
Nice feedback on this part of swinging this.
78 miles per hour.
Wow, Keith just robbed my home run. Really? Really?
84 miles per hour. 87 miles per hour.
Well, that one was pieced. There's your sweet spot.
86 miles per hour.
Okay, well, don't need to swing hard, boys.
86 miles per hour.
Better not.
$86 miles per hour.
Does it feel stiffer? Is that
It
what
feels real stiff, and I'm having a hard time, I don't know, controlling it, because I feel like I'm either overextending or underextending, and I'm catching a lot of up and down, but I'm not catching one in the middle.
91 miles per hour.
There it was.
So I kind of think if you take your time, and again, I've said it before, I'll say it again, always learn your tool and know where your sweet spots are at, or where it's supposed to be, or catch the feel or catch the sound. And I think that's more my problem. I'm dancing all over the place just to find it, and that was it.
89 miles per hour.
Okay, so my last two swings were my best swings besides the one that went out down the right field line. It's really stiff, but I think with some break-in time, with somebody swings probably a lot harder than me, like Wally, it'll be a dangerous bat to go with. Would I swing it again? Yes, I would. It did, when you squared it up, it does have some good carry on it, good feedback. I had a little bit of problems controlling it through the zone, trying to either swell up or hit it too hard. But when I pulled back a little bit and hit it a little bit, just making contact, I had a better reaction for it. So there they are, the anonymous Inception and the Marucci Cypher. Have fun, boys.
Here, swing the Marucci Cypher. PK had a hard time with it, he said. Finding the barrel, see how it feels for me.
86 miles per hour. 87 miles per hour.
Just through my hands. There it is.
84 miles per hour. $94 miles per hour.
Dead steady.
There it is.
Dead steady on a check swing almost.
Yeah, I feel like, I think what got us is the Inception feels like it's, like the barrel is a little more centered, and this one's kind of out toward the end.
Yeah.
So you're catching, it feels like handle kind of low on the barrel. So I feel like the sweet spot on this one's a little bit further out toward the end than the Inception. But when you find it, it's got some pop on it too. It's a little bit stiffer feel to it, but a good bat.
All right, starting with the anonymous Inception. Let's see where this one finished at. If I remember correctly, this one started right around 200, I believe. Oh, that's not gonna do it. All right, and we'll obviously only be testing the Marucci Cypher here. Unfortunately for us, the Inception got a little bit of a crack in there, so not testing right. We thought it was a paint seam at first, but the compression test had it at like 110, which tells us it's busted. When you get the Inceptions, real quick, still sitting right at 200 with the Marucci, which is just wild for how hot this thing was. Plenty of wiggle room there. Feels great. Just like we talked about, really feels like the USSSA model just juiced up, which is outstanding. But as far as the Inception goes, they have a breaking guide on there when you look it up. I think it's even on their website. It talks about swings with 52s. I don't remember the exact number, followed by the 44 375s at about a 50-75% rate. PK and Wally, they did do the 52s a little bit first, followed by the 44 375s. Obviously a chance they didn't quite get enough at that 50% range. Maybe went a little bit too hard. I've talked to Chef about it quite a bit. These anonymous bats are absolute gas. He hasn't had any issues with them. I know Mike Hall, who's on the channel a lot, he swings the anonymous, so I think it was just kind of a one-off, no real big deal there, but the performance on was pretty wild, and for the feedback I've gotten from guys who've swung it, I'm not really too concerned about the durability side. We'll work on getting another one just so we can kind of do a follow-up video, but either way, both these great options as far as performance goes. If you want that little bit more flex feel, maybe a little bit like we talked about, slower swing speed, older players, I think that's where the Inception comes in. And then this Marucci is just going to be absolute gas for anyone who likes that stiffer feel, the stronger, faster bat speed players. But with that being said, thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.
Thank you for watching Average Dude's Slow Pitch. Remember to like, share, subscribe for more content.